What's up, YouTube? I ain't been out here in a minute. You know what I mean? Life been lifing. But, you still got to push, as I say in some of my videos, or in most of my videos, no matter what's going on, you still got to push. If you want something bad enough, you got to push for it. Because when you start wanting something bad enough, Mother Nature and the energy around and the ancestors are going to tempt you to see how bad you want it. So certain things that you haven't experienced before in life going to start to pop up and test your strength, test your patience, test your understanding, testing your wherewithal to see how bad you want it, to see if you're going to keep pushing. You know what I mean? So like I said, what's up, YouTube? I feel good being back on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff we got to go over. It's a lot of stuff I'm going to talk about, not in this one video, but it's a lot of stuff I'm going to break down. First off, I'm going to start off with, today's the first day of my hard 90. I'm going to start my hard 90 today first. What's the date? Today is, I believe, the 13th, the 12th, 12/12/25 at 4:30 in the morning. I'm starting my hard 90, and that will consist of 90 days straight of working out, eating better, fitness, mindset, trading, sports betting, content creation, just the whole overall getting your life right on what you want to do and how you want to do it. Like I said, my life revolves around sports betting, trading, being a parent, being a coach, being a mentor, and loving myself and being a nice husband for now. You see what I'm saying? So that's my life. So that's what the hard 90 gonna be. I'm gonna be showing you my diet. I'm gonna be showing you what I'm eating every day. I'm gonna be showing you how I start my fast within that hard 90 and still work out on a daily basis and every day. I'm not gonna skip a day. I know I've been skipping a lot of days on YouTube now with being inconsistent. But as I be inconsistent, I'm learning no matter what life throws at you, you got to stay consistent. And I knew that going through other things in life, but the same thing, how you get through football and you got sickness at home with your parents, but you still got to make it to the game when you in school. How you get through a school project knowing one of your classmates got suspended who was a part of the school project, so now instead of 3 to a team, it's 2 to a team, but you still got to get finished. Things of that sort. While you was in school, in that child mindset, it was kind of more obvious or easy to acclimate towards, no matter if I'm lacking something to get the job done, I still got to get the job done. But us being adults, we get in our feelings and think, oh, it's too hard, or it's too far, or we're not good enough, or I'm not well equipped to even finish the job that I started, so I'm not going to finish. I'm just going to quit right here and stop. No matter what nobody says, God can only judge me, and I start something else. But with that mindset, you start and stop a lot of things in life. And that become a habit to where you're starting to quit on yourself. You start to doubt yourself when certain things in life get hard, certain jobs get hard. If you're doing forklifting, or if you're doing construction, or you starting your own business, or even being a parent. A lot of people don't know how to be a parent because they never had a parent. They never had both parents in the house. Some people are stepkids. Some people grow up with adoption, with adopted parents. So I don't want to just keep on going forth and forth about certain things, but all I'm saying is, I'm trying to find a perfect light. All I'm saying is, once you start the habit of stopping something just because it get too hard, and you stop and quit, and now you want to start something else because you see another opportunity opening for you that you probably feel like you good at that moment, but once you get into it, you feel like, okay, now this getting hard, and you don't want to push through it because it's not really your potential, this is not your passion or your purpose, so you quit again and you keep trying. Now, in some cases, that's good, because like I said, if it's not your purpose in life, of course you're going to quit because your heart not going to be all into it. You're not going to be fully into it to learn everything you got to learn to pass it or to acquire that position or whatever the case is in your situation. Everybody got their own situation. But one thing I can say, if that purpose into it, you're going to figure out everything you got to figure out, no matter how many meetings you got to go to, no matter how many late night phone calls you're going to stay up on, no matter how many doctor appointments you got to miss or go to with your children just to make sure you get to the next step. You're not going to make excuses. You're not going to say, oh, I had to read 30 books, or I got to read 2 more chapters, or I got to turn in 5 essays. You're going to do what you got to do to make sure you get that certificate, or they get their award, or their appreciation from somebody else, or even get their entitlement from saying someone else told you passed and congratulated you and gave you that certificate or that trophy or something like that. So now you being grown, you in real life, you got to give yourself that trophy. Meaning, whatever you tell yourself, you got to, 1, stay loyal to yourself by honoring what you said. 2, you got to love the Most High by honoring what you said and managing your time wisely to go after what you said in a timeful manner. because as you manage time, as I'm starting to understand, that's a form of worship. You getting better with worship without literally going to church, because you managing your time. You showing the one that created us all that you love us and that you appreciate the time and you're not taking it for granted. That's why you starting to set up certain hours to do certain things and you honoring it. Now, once you start, you're going to mess up. You're going to miss a few hours, miss minutes, miss days, but that's just the beginning. That's always, don't nobody start perfect. When you was a child, you was a baby, you didn't start off walking, you started off crawling. And before you could crawl, you and your mama put you on the floor and you may take a stand. You may fall and stand back up. But like I said, having that childish mindset now in the door, they let you not want to give up. They let you know it's still something better on the other side. No matter how hard this situation is, what I want is on the other side. So I got to do what I got to do. No matter if it take 10 days, 10 months, or 10 years, even though I may be comparing myself to somebody that took lesser time or more time than I have. A lot of people say comparison is the thief of joy. Sometimes it's right, and 90% of the time that's right. I'm not going to lie. 90% of the time, comparison is the thief of joy. But it depends on how much purpose you got for what you're comparing yourself against and what is your dog in you, because everybody got that dog in you for what you really want. Like when I was in my street hustling days, like I used to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go to the block, make so much goddamn money. Everybody used to be like, bro, when you going in the house, bro, I ain't made that, I ain't. But that's another story. That dog got to be in you. Like, no matter what, that dog got to be in you, no matter who around you, no matter who else doing the same thing around you, you still got to make sure you focus and you taking every step possible to get you out that situation or to get you to the next level, depending on what you're doing in life. So like I said, a lot of things I'm going to talk about on this video. I feel good. I feel motivated. I still ain't got my microphone. I still ain't got my tripods. I done lost my tripods at a different part that I was recording on. Like I said, life been lifing. It's a lot of stuff I'm going to break down through each other video, give y'all some back history on it so y'all can understand where I'm coming from, and also give y'all some relative information that's going on in my life now to how that happened back then, and now I'm right here, and now how my plans to get to the next step. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a few weeks. It may not even happen in a few months, but I know it's going to happen. Because this is my purpose. This is why I'm here, to not fail, to show everybody, to be in a living example, to show everybody, yeah, you can go through hurdles in life. You can go through a hardship and a real fall in life that you feel confused, you feel lost. Once, at one point in time, everybody used to say you the one that knew it all. You the one that was chasing your dream. You the one that sending them ambition. You the one inspiring them. And then something happened in life and shook you off your path, took you off your path, shook your mindset, shook your belief, took your wherewithal, took your power, took your strength, and now you weak, now you depressed, now you feeling like everybody else, now you don't got that delusional ambition no more, now you got that delusional poverty mindset that you just like everybody else, that certain things can't happen because it's not enough to go around. But also, you got to shake that off. You got to be able to get that back to understand that, no, this can't be it, because I was doing this at one point and I overseeded. I overcame it. I say over-succeeded because I like to over-succeed everything. So when I say over-succeeded, y'all just can take it as saying, as I'm saying, I overcame it. So I went through school, got in bullied, and I ended up being him. I over-succeeded. I went through football practice. I wasn't the fastest, but I started practicing, started doing push-ups, started doing hills, started doing burpee. I became the fastest. I over-succeeded. I wasn't the smartest in my class, but I started reading, started taking extra time at home to do projects and learning comprehension skills. Now I'm the best reader. I over-succeeded. So everything in life, as I was doing, I over-succeeded on my own time because I wasn't pressured to do it on nobody else's time. So that's the same thing with business. That's the same thing with changing your life, being a parent, knowing all these things that YouTube and Instagram and TikTok starting to let out with the reels, with the information, with credit, with entrepreneurship, with business funding, and so on. I can talk for days with trading, sports betting, content creation, everything. So you just got to find what you want to do in life, chase it, and put your all into it. Like I said, the video going to have a lot of going this way topic, going that way topic, but eventually the whole video is just circling around that I'm glad to be back on YouTube. I'm going to stay consistent. Today is 12/12/25 at 4:30 in the morning. This is my first day of my hard 90. As the days get better as I record, the editing gonna get better, the voice gonna get better, the sounding gonna get better, my workouts gonna get better, my diet's gonna get better. You're gonna also see me go through maybe a 3-day, 7-day, or a 2-week fast. I haven't made my mind up yet, but it's still gonna happen. The fast will happen. I just haven't made my mind up when I'm gonna start within that 90-day fast and how long it's gonna last within the 90-day fast. I'm gonna show y'all some videos of me going to Walmart or grocery store or Whole Foods and buying certain things that I put in my body to help me build on this 90-day strong. Let's go. Shout out to the Great 68, or the 68, the Great, I think that's his name, the Great 68, the Great, something like that. I probably just edited that part, I don't know, but shout out to him. He on YouTube, he doing his thing, you know, tall nigga. He started the hard 75. I don't think he started it, but once he started and putting it out, a lot of people acclimated to it, and I did too. It started popping up on my trend, and I started watching some of his videos, and I like that. Try to do his thing. He eat healthy. He put a lot of people on. He be out networking in different cities. He doing his thing. So like I said, if there's something you want to do, just go on YouTube, look for what's something you to do. Look at something that you want to do and put it in your own way. Yes, you can copycat, but copycat in your own way so it can be authentic. Because that's what's making everybody money right now to a different level. If you want to get to the 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure level, and no matter what lane or niche you in, you got to be authentic, you got to be relentless, and you got to be replicable. Meaning you got to be able to replicate what you're doing, so you don't always got to be in a position if you're going to start a business from it. Because if it's replicable, you can teach it and pass it down and create a system from it, and now you can move on to the next thing in life. All right, so I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to stop this video, and then I'm going to probably let y'all see this workout I'm finna start doing. Like I said, it's cold outside. Y'all see my jacket on, but I'm still about to get my 100 push-ups in. That's what it's all about. The hard 90, you gotta put yourself under pressure. Get your push-ups in, get your workout in, no matter where you at and no matter how hard you think it's gonna be. So y'all just bear with me. You know what I mean? This real timing. We're gonna get these 4 sets of 25 push-ups in. You know what I mean? No excuses. We're gonna do the first set with the jacket on. No excuses. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Like I said, quit 25. I could have did more than that, but you know, when you first started, you don't want to overwhelm yourself or put too much on your plate, because you don't want to start saying, oh, I'm going to do 300 push-ups, 500 burpees, 600 pull-ups, and then you never started with one. You see, with that 25, and it's being cold outside, I'm already breathing better than when I first came out the door. My blood pumping, my energy going up, I'm feeling better. My mindset is sharpening. My thoughts are running smooth. I'm getting a better way to think about what I need to do today and gaining all the energy from the ancestors that's out here in nature. I'm out here in nature. I'm not at a gym. I'm out here in nature. I'm out here in nature. Let me catch my breath. But yeah, that's how we're going to do it. And within the 90 hard, like I said, my workout's going to get better. My timing gonna get better. My reps gonna get better. My breaks within between each rep and each set gonna be better. Everything gonna be better. So the goal is by the end of the 90 hard, y'all will walk with me on my journey, and y'all will see my shortfalls. Y'all see my downcomings. Y'all see my strengths. Y'all see my weaknesses. Y'all see where my mental at. Y'all see where I fell short at or where I over-succeeded. Y'all see the whole thing. I'm gonna take y'all with me every day. Now, I'm not going to vlog every day, but I will show y'all my workout and sometimes on what I eat on my hard 90 and keep y'all with certain aspects of main breaking points or growth points within this hard 90. Because when you tell yourself something, you got to do it. See, I don't even got a tripod. I'm setting my phone against the pole light. You got to do what you got to do. If you scared to do it, you might well change your mindset. One thing I heard from Pushman Mitch, he on Instagram and he on YouTube. One thing I heard from Pushman Mitch, we used to work out together and run when he was doing the push club in Midtown. One thing he used to always say, if you're going to change your mind to do something you want, you either going to chase and do everything you want to get it, or now you got to change what you say you want. You either change your mind to get what you want, or you change your mind saying what you want because you're not willing to put in what it takes to get it. You see what I'm saying? Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You gotta stay true to yourself. What you gonna do? How bad you want it? You gotta let your person know how bad you want it. Cause yeah, ain't nobody out here with me, but I always walk with the Most High. So the Most High always with me, so I'm never alone. How bad do you want it? You gotta want it bad enough. You gotta want it bad. See, I want it bad. Right now, in my current situation, I'm not in the position I want to be in. Financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, socially, but at the same time, I'm in the best position and I'm right where I need to be, because my position now is the answers and the outcome of everything I did months before, years beforehand. So, just on a little insight, that means if you don't like your current position, where you at in life, far as in your business, in your home, in your relationship, your friendships, whatever, don't get mad at nobody. Don't think nobody trying to take advantage of you. Now, some people in that time frame, in that position, or in that situation might be trying to take advantage of you, but just listen to what I'm trying to say. Get the overall picture. Where you at in life now is the answer and the outcome of all your decisions and lack of awareness of everything you've been going through in life since birth. So it's nobody's fault but yours. From all the decisions you made, good and bad, the lack of awareness or having awareness in good situations and bad situations, beneficial situation, non-beneficial situations. Everything you done made your mind up to do brought you to this point. So yes, I don't like my current situation. I don't like my current physical situation, mental state, my spiritual state, my emotional state, my health. I don't like none of that. But I only don't like it because I know I made a decision to get myself here. But I also put the power back in me and give me the power to be back in the driver's seat. Now, the Most High control the car or control the boat, however y'all want to say it, whatever analogy you want to use. But he give me the power once I gain the awareness of, hold up, I'm only in this situation because of myself. The decisions I made based on the beliefs and the truths I came from, or that everybody I grew up around instilled in me. So if I change my truths and change my belief, now I can have a better choice of decisions to make. And once I start making better decisions, my life will start getting better. Not overnight, but eventually it'll start getting better. Because I didn't get here overnight. I'm 34 years old. It took 34 years of good and bad decisions to get me here. So don't think it's going to be 2 days or 2 weeks or 2 years to put you in the situation that you think or where you want to be. So just take that in mind. If you want your next few months better, start right now. If you want your next year to look like something, start right now. If you want your next 5 years to be better than what the last 5 was, start right now. You got to find you a start button. If you don't never find you a start button, shit ain't going to never change. Like Neo Davis said, I'm going to give everybody their props by name if I know their slogan or if I know what they be saying on Instagram and YouTube. Neo Davis, his real name Nehemiah Davis. He's an entrepreneur from North Philly, and he got a street name after him. He do event spaces, he do funding, he do a lot of events in Atlanta. But one thing he be saying, if nothing changes, then nothing changes. Meaning, like I just said, if you want your next week to change, you got to change it right now. If you want your next 5 months to look different from the last 5 months, you got to do it right now. If you want your next 5 years to be way better than your last 5 years, you got to do it right now. You got to be, do, have, like Myron Golden said. You got to become the person first, then start doing the things that type of person does. Then you'll start having the material or having the social skills or having the social proof or that type of thing that type of person have. You got to do it first. No, I apologize. You got to be it first. And be is only the breakdown. You got to become the person. Meaning, if you was already a millionaire, multi-millionaire, whatever you think in your mind you want to be, if you was already there physically, what would you be doing? What would your schedule look like? Would you have a schedule? Would you be on your hygiene? Would you be doing social media content? Would you be having that? Would you be doing giveaways? Would you be throwing events? Would you be going to other people's events and showing support? Would you be bringing in family or friends? Be that type of person now without having the physical or the finances that you think you would have once you get there. Do that now. Wake up early now. Change your diet now. Talk self-belief into yourself now. Have the confidence now. Build your courage now. To know you can do it is to show you can do it. That's something I just came up with, so don't take my slogan. To know you can do it is to show you can do it. Prove to yourself you can do it. Because once you prove to yourself you can do it, you honoring the Most High. Because you managing your time and you telling the Most High, I appreciate everything you gave me. I appreciate everything I've been through. I appreciate all my lack and good decision making. But I'm going to keep pushing because I know you still with me. I know the ancestors still guide me and cover me. And I know you never took your hands off me. So now, you gave me the thought, you done planted the seed in my mind to become this person or to be this person or to do these things as this person. And now I'm going to chase it until I become it. And only way I can fail if I stop. I already started. I paused a little minute on, y'all check my old videos, I'm talking the same way. I paused a little minute, life be lifing. But since I'm on here now, that means I never stop. No matter if you take a year pause, 10-year pause, 15-year pause, as long as you pick that ball back up and you start rolling, you never stop, you never failed, you never quit, you never gave in. Now let Overs to see what we're going to do. I just said I just did 100 push-ups. I just did 2 sets of 25. This is my 3rd set. Let's get it. How bad do you want it? It's up to you. Ain't nobody going to give it to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Like I said, throughout this hard 90, every day, no breaks, no days off, you're not going to get a video of me eating, me waking up, me changing my clothes, me jumping in the shower. But every day through that hard 90, you will get me working out and me giving inspiration and motivational content. Now also I will implement some educational videos, some how-to videos, some why I went through this and how I came out of videos within the hard 90 and also within my workouts. But I'm not going to be these gurus and just show you all the good stuff. A lot of stuff in my life right now on the outside is not good as far as in the aesthetics. But it's good to me because I'm gaining the strength and the courage to do what I'm doing now to start. You got to gain the courage to start. Fuck what everybody else say. Fuck what the outsiders think. Fuck what your family and friends say. And fuck what you're going through currently. Big, small, bad, or good. If this is something you want to do, you got to start on it. Something I tell my kids, not every morning, but when they see me work out and they want to work out, I tell my children, if you ain't going to do it for you, who going to do it? They scream back, nobody. That's simple. Put that in your head. I'm going to get that tatted on the shirt. If some of y'all want to steal that slogan, go ahead. I done put it in Mother Nature so somebody else might get it. It's in the atmosphere. Yeah, I just alley-oop somebody can grab it, make a clothing brand out for it or a slogan, go get it copyrighted. Now, nobody else can't say it unless they pay you. However you want to do it. I always like to feed people. Y'all can feed me too. I learn a lot from YouTube, so I don't mind feeding you too at the same time. Each one teach one. If you ain't gonna do it for you, who gonna do it? Nobody. If you ain't gonna get your credit right, who gonna do it? Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna come up to you and say, hey bro, look, I see you struggling. One thing I can help you with, I do credit repair. Let me do yours for free. They don't even know if you got an ID. They don't even know if you got your social security card or your financial or bank accounts or your past problems and your finances all obligated to be able to start credit repair. They don't know if you got all your I's dotted and your T's crossed to even start anything. So a lot of people ain't gonna bring you nothing unless first they see you investing that same effort into yourself. Like when I was in the street, I was on the block doing my thing. I started off from $0, capping off of 3.5. Hey bro, you want this? Let me cap that, boom, cap $1 or $2, or cap $5, depending on what's the play here. Boom, boom, boom. I ain't gonna get into certain detail. Sell them. Boo, 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 ounce. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. But nigga, I had kids at the house that I had to come back and feed. So sometimes when I first started, $100 a day felt good because it was enough to put put food on the table, Pampers, and wipes, and still have a little extra to start the next day off.
Now, right now, I still appreciate $100. I'm very grateful just to touch $100, but it won't do nothing that I'm trying to do now. It'll help pay down a bill or help buy some socks to get my, you know what I mean, something like that. Because back then, I had 2 or 3 kids. Now I got 9, and I'm 34 years old. But I'm way better than I was back then, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. My position of all that is not better, but my strength and faith in all that is way stronger, way tougher. I done experienced a lot. I done failed a lot and also grew a lot. It's like a rose through concrete. I done broke my head. I done hit the wall, but I done kept going. It's like when you crash in the car and you bounce back. But nigga, the engine God gave me, he knew I was going to hit a couple walls. He knew the man he built. But get what? He built the car strong enough to go through that wall on the second or third try because he knew I ain't going to never give up. Yes, I'm going to hit a couple more walls in the future with this content creation, with trading, with sports betting, with teaching people, with digital assets. I'm going to hit a couple walls. I'm not speaking that towards against me or in the atmosphere, but nothing happened overnight and nothing is perfect. Everything is a learning aspect if you're doing it for the first time. And I love that. I'm a nerd when it comes down to learning. I love information, and I love the trial and the tribulation of going through the steps of hardship and trials and error to learn to get there. Not only to say I did it for myself, but to know I can pass it down to somebody else and help them with whatever step they needed, because I didn't take no handout. I didn't take no shortcuts. I went through every step. So when somebody trying to take the same steps or a similar route, I can get them insights or guide them or hold their hand. I can be their mentor or coach so it won't be so hard on them. It's all about doing something for yourself so you can learn how to do it and give back. You don't necessarily got to charge to teach them what you learn or what your experiences is, but you can always make time to give back to somebody. Stop always trying to be a receiver and be a giver. As I was in the street and as I be a father and I be a friend and coach to many, I understand giving feel way better than receiving. Way better. And it say that in the Bible, but as a child, you don't understand it until you get in a position to where you can give and you don't want to receive. And you can give and you don't want to receive. And you can give, you might need that back, but nobody don't pay it back. But you still giving, you might need that back. Don't nobody pay it back. And God still got you covered. Once you can go through all them trials and tribulations, you'll understand what I'm saying. Say it feel good to give. No matter if it's information, it's experience, it's clothes on your back, it's food, it's shelter, it's a ride somewhere. It feel good to give back to than to be on the other end, than always trying to receive, always have your hand out. Now, in the government mindset, I'm going to get back to my last set. On the government mindset, when you're receiving something, you're going to get taxed because you're an employee, because you got your hands out. You're always asking for help or always trying to do this and this, which is good. We need an employee. We need the economy. But that's where taxes come from. That's not the whole breakdown, but that's the overall picture. Since you need something from me, I'm going to tax you on that. And that's been going on since Caesar Day. That's in the Bible. God said, pay Caesar here 2%, 1% tax or whatever. Now add taxes on everything. We're not going to start that story. But I'm saying in the government mindset, when you receive something, you get taxed. But as an entrepreneur, we're not receiving anything. We might receive incentives on the back end, but on the front end, the idea is to create something that people can receive from. So with the mindset of creating, now people can receive from that creation. Now we get a tax break. That's the life of an entrepreneur, a real estate investor, stock investor, different types of investor, private equity. You got to learn something that you want to learn that you don't know, because that's a lot of us problem. We don't know what we don't know. But like I said, the video going to be going this way, that way, that way, that way. It's going to be going all different type of way because I'm a nerd. I love learning. But let's get the last shit out the way. I just squatted a little bit too long, got my knees a little tight. But let's get the last shit out the way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Woo! Let's get it. Pat yourself on the back. You did that. If you ain't gonna do it for you, who gonna do it? Nobody. Then nobody wake me up this morning but the Most High. Then nobody contact me to say do what you gotta do but the Most High. I was thinking about this all last night. I even told my partner, like, he pulled up around the lamb. I'm like, bruh, I was just about to go make an intro video to my new 90 Day Hard to my YouTube. And get what? We was smoking. We smoked 2 blunts. I smoked 2 cigarettes. And I'm already on my 90 Day Hard. It was last night at 12 o'clock. It's 4:30 in the morning. If you want something bad enough, no matter what you're going through, you ain't going to let nothing get in your way. And yes, I'm officially done smoking. It's going to be hard. Y'all going to see my withdrawals. Y'all going to see me throwing up a little bit. I'm not going to show too much nasty shit on TV, on this video. I don't know why a lot of people record that type shit. I understand they want to show you the full process, but we know what throw it look like and feel like. We know what shitting look like and feel like. We know what breaking out in sweats look like and feel like. But we don't know in doing your fast or doing your stopping stage or quitting smoking stage, how far along or how quick do the withdrawals hit or how long do they last? That's something we all don't know, because some of us don't smoke. Some of us got different type of addiction: sex, love, drugs, TV, liquor, food, and some of us don't even want to let go out of an addiction. So it's a different story. Like I said, I can touch on a lot of topics. I've been through a lot in my life. And I'm sorry y'all can't hear this. Like I said, I don't have a microphone. I gotta keep thinking to myself, speak up, speak clear, take your time, don't speak so fast, because you don't have a microphone. And I'm kind of far back from the camera. But I just wanted to show y'all, whatever you're gonna say, you gotta do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like I said, you gotta do it. You just to quit day 1 of the 90-day hard. Y'all just see me do 100 push-ups. I just did 20 squats, 20 jumping jacks, a set of 10 on both. I just went in and did 2 sets back to back. So my last set gonna be, cause y'all see I'm breathing hard. Y'all see the cold air. I'm just getting used to working out outside. What I usually do outside when it's cold, I just walk around, because I know my body. I know my body in the cold when I wear a lot of hoodies and jackets and long johns and things of that sort to stay warm, so I don't get sick and my pores don't be open. If I move too fast, I sweat a lot. My pores open quick and I sweat a lot, so I try not to move too fast when I'm outside in the cold working out or just walking. I try to stay at a steady pace so I don't get sick, or so my pores don't open so fast so they don't run me back in the house and I start breathing all hard and cold. Then I gotta drink some tea, honey with lemon, and I throw a little liquor shot in there with a cinnamon stick, something like that. But that's what I'm avoiding. Sometimes I still do it even if I don't need it, but that's what I'm avoiding. So while I'm outside, I'm finna do the last 2 sets entwined with each other. 20 squats, 20 jumping jacks. But as you just seen, I'm gonna do 10 squats, 10 jumping jacks, and go straight immediately into 10 squats and 10 jumping jacks. And then I'm done. That's my 40 squats, 40 jumping jacks, 100 push-ups. Just to start 90 hard on day 1. You gotta start somewhere, and like I said, you don't wanna overload your plate, or you'll never get started, because you'll be overwhelmed to even start, because you'll be like, well, I need to start. I want to be perfect. I need to do this. I might mess up. I might not do the whole 100. I might not do the whole... Look, bro. Just start. Look, sir. Just start. Somebody waiting on you right now, waiting on you to start something they've been wanting to do, but they only going to do it if they see somebody else close to them to do it. You got to install their strength, encouraging them by showing that you going to do it for you. And now they got accountability upon it, so they don't want mind starting. And that's what a lot of people waiting on, for somebody else close to them to do it, so they can know it can be done. And they need to know step by step, because a lot of people don't know how to do it. And so many scams going out here, they scared to get a mentor, or can't afford a mentor, or scared to even learn the free way from YouTube, because it's not organized. It's just scattered information. But like I said, if you want it bad enough, you're going to do it. And if you ain't going to do it for you, who going to do it? Nobody. Let's go. Like I said, if you want it bad enough, you're gonna do it. And y'all just seen that in real time. No editing for the first video. It might not be no editing for a few videos, because I just want to show y'all and show myself it can be done. Don't think too much in it at the beginning. Don't think you need a microphone. Don't think you need a tripod. Don't think you need lighting. I was in some good light though. Y'all see that right there. But just don't think you need all that. Don't think you need a cell phone or a camera. I'm on a Samsung Galaxy. You hear what I'm saying? I'm on a Samsung Galaxy recorder. Feel good though once you get started. And it feel even better once you get done. You get what I'm saying? You did. Feel good. Woo. Always remember, if you want something in life, you gotta put forth the effort to do it. It only take one step to get started, but it also take that one step to never start, to quit on yourself. You can't quit on yourself. You woke up this morning, that means the Most High didn't quit on you. The ancestors didn't quit on you. Mission not done, mission not complete. You still got shit to do. Get on your shit. Believe in the Most High, believe in yourself. Walk by faith, not by sight. Understand, if there's a will, there's a way. And if it's a way, you can find a way to get it done. No matter how hard it is, no matter what it's gonna take, get it done. I'm in my neighborhood walking around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, getting it done. Because I said I was gonna do it. Ain't nobody making me do this but me. I said something to myself, I'm showing myself loyalty, and I'm showing the Most High I appreciated time and worshiping Him by having time management. Manage your time wisely so you can get something out of life and stop pointing the finger at the next person, thinking somebody not doing something for you or the devil on your back. Sometimes I used to say that too, like, damn, it must be a hit on me or the devil. I said that last week about some of the current situations I'm experiencing. Like I said, I'm going to talk to in other videos. I'm going to talk about in other videos. But it's not the devil on my back or somebody put a hit on me. It's the lack of awareness of my current situation. And anything left to itself will destroy itself. Meaning, give you an example. If you got a bike outside, a regular pedal bike, and you don't move it in a month, 2 months, 4, 5 months, and it's raining, guess what? It's gonna get rusty. That chain gonna get rusty because you haven't been using it. You haven't put it up. You haven't used it out the rain, so the rain and the water just sit on there and cause corrosion. So anything left to itself will destroy itself. And that's what I was doing. I'm not gonna go into too many details, but I was just leaving a lot of shit to myself without checking on it, always putting it off to the next day or the next week, thinking just because I know how to do it, it's not gonna take that much time to get it done. And as you put off a lot of little things become big things, then you never get to it. Now your 2 things you said you're gonna do next week become 20 things you said you were gonna do last month. So don't let that go over your head. Do what you gotta do for yourself, and don't let nobody put that shit off for you but you. You understand? Love life and love yourself. I'm up out of there.